guys? Welcome back to the Laker family, where the Lakers took another sad loss versus the hated rival LA Clippers. It's very disgusting of what our team has become to this point of the season. Um, I don't even know what I just watched, man. Um, I could do nothing but just shake my head, man. Um, After the final play, in disbelief of the buffoonery, man. They never cease to amaze me this year, man. We just don't make the winning plays. We don't make enough of them, and that's the reason why we're staring at the record that we got now, 25-28. Um, we lead the league in blown leads, so I think that was like I think we had blown like 13 or 14 games where we were leading by 10 or more points. So if we just corrected those minor mistakes and just foolish things like that, man, our record would look way better than what it is now. But because we don't know how to make winning plays, we are what our record is. Tonight, man, it showed the discrepancy between the coaches, man. It was on full display tonight as far as Ty Lue and Frank Vogel. You see the difference. So for all the people, all these Frank Vogel supporters and saying that Laker fans are just crazy, we're doing the most, blaming Frank Vogel. Ty Lue is missing dang near everybody on his team. But yet and still they have a better record than what we got. So all the outside people that think we're crazy for talking or bashing Frank Vogel, this is your proof right here. He's missing Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Ivica Zubac, and no telling who else. I can't think of who else, but I mean that's significant enough missing pieces right there. For them to still have a better record than us is very, very alarming and disturbing. And tonight, it was on full display, man. His guys were playing physical. They were playing great defense. They were playing smart basketball. They were looking for the mismatch every time down the floor. You could tell that they were just well coached. It took Frank Vogel until like midway through the third quarter to realize we're getting cooked every single time down the floor. Maybe I need to put in some defenders. It took him to dang near the end of the third quarter to figure that out. That's what spurred our run. But when you have to come back when you're down by 15 late in a ball game, you 9 times out of 10 you're gonna lose that game because you're gonna use so much energy trying to get back into the ball game. You have to play a perfect game at that point on both sides of the ball. So 1 or 2 screw ups here, you still lose, and that's what happened. It got tight, it got close. We made what I thought 2 game-winning shots, but we just could not seal the deal. We started out going toe to toe with the Clippers. Pretty much an even quarter, the first quarter, 28-26, that they led. We just could not stop certain players, man, especially Marcus Morris, man. He started off hot. He got them out the game. He got them out the gate with a good scoring outing, and he kept them in the game. And then I want to say later on in the ball game, Reggie Jackson was able to join in on the fun and take the game home. If we would have figured out a defensive rotation earlier in this ball game, a way to cool these guys down, we win this game. But because we have a inept coach, just a kindergarten grade. I don't want to disrespect him that far, but as far as coaches go, he's not on a Ty Lue's level, IQ level. And that's just it's sad, man. Carmelo Anthony ended up getting injured, pulled a hamstring early in the ball game. We lost him. I felt the guys rallied well enough without him, but it was just too big of a hill to climb at that point, man. Ibaka killed us with 20 points. He was surgical tonight. As so the whole Clippers offense was surgical tonight. Just basically getting whatever they want. Any team that plays us, whether they're the bottom team in the league, they know what our weakness is. They know to kill us in the paint. They shot 52% from the field, 43% from three-point range. They just got anything they wanted. Anything. And, you know, people like Marquise, I can't stand him. People like him who has crazy bad attitudes that kill us. Him, the other one is Jay Crowder, and there's a couple of them I'm missing, but he's one of them that I just can't stand at all. And we did nothing to slow him down tonight. It's freaking sad, man. Anthony Davis had a good game tonight, 30 points, 17 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I felt the Clippers played some good coverages on him, you know, to keep him from really exploding. You would look at a game like this and figure Davis would give you, 40, 45 piece, because they have nobody, really, no bigs as far as Vika Zubac, or elite level defenders like Kawhi or Paul George out there, but they're coached so well that they schemed defensively enough to keep him from just going nuclear. And that is where the guys around him had to kind of step up there. They started out a little shaky, but Malik Monk picked it up later on in the ball game. He added 21 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, and I feel the offense flows much better when Malik Monk is in there for some reason running the point versus Westbrook. Westbrook is more so trying to look for his, which is fine if you're going to be efficient with your scoring, but he ended up with 17 points, Westbrook, on 7 of 18 shooting, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And he did make some clutch plays at the end as well. You know, and the game really turned to me, turned when he inserted Trevor Ariza, who I kind of written off a couple of games ago because his offense is just really trash at this point. But his defense tonight, he looked like he dipped in the fountain of youth for this game, and he was clamping up guys. He was fighting over screens, and that energy he gave, it just spread out throughout the whole team, and we clamped them down. We held the Clippers to 17 points in the fourth quarter, and that spearheaded our comeback. We just could not we couldn't keep ourselves from making idiotic mistakes at the end of the game, basically to close it out. Like letting Reggie Jackson at the end of the game go the length of the court with 4 seconds left. I felt Austin Reeves did his job by cutting him off baseline. Westbrook was right there for the trap, but did not completely slide over to prevent the turnaround. So he cut him. Austin Reeves cut him off, but Reggie Jackson spent back into the paint and had a clear layup, which I felt Austin Reeves did his job. Westbrook should have been there to prevent the open look at the rim, but it didn't happen that way. He got a clear look at the rim, got the layup. AD went down the court, got a chance to shoot like a little running floater. The ball literally went in the goal and came out. And, you know, he got tapped on it, and my heart just dropped out with it. You know, it's just like, for one, we should not have been in this position to begin with, but to lose in that fashion just made it that much more worse. I don't know where to go from here. It's not looking pretty. We're fighting for our lives at this point. We're fighting for our lives at this point, and it's one of the worst times to be a Laker fan at this point. It truly sucks to be a Laker fan at this point. I don't know, man. Maybe we get LeBron James back this weekend versus the Knicks, but even then, I don't even have no hope for the Knicks game. I really don't. You lose a bull crap game like this. But that's all I have for today, guys. As always, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to help my channel grow. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.